Good morning from Cold Town. I am Governor Freezing Cold Guy. I'm so cold. And I don't know, the gym is very empty. So I don't know if the music just sounds loud or if it is loud. At this point, I think all of the workers hate me, specifically me, and they're doing this for me. They turn up the music as soon as they see me come in. Because, you know, it feels very personal. But anyway, Black Keys concert last night was amazing with my brother. It was also extremely cold. I was somehow pretty unprepared. You know, like we had jacket and blanket and stuff, but neither of us understood exactly what it meant to be 50 degrees Fahrenheit and, you know, between 8 and 11:30 p.m. and windy as all. Windy as. That's what an Australian would say. Wow. I think I'm still cold from that. You know, like the Seinfeld episode where he falls asleep in the hot tub and he's got to warm up his core temperature. That's how I feel. I might hit up the sauna. I probably won't, but I want to. So I'm a little bit later today. I woke up a little bit later because I slept in and stuff. And it's so cold in Colorado too. It's just so cold this week. And I put my comforter away 2 weeks ago because I thought it was done being cold, and it's still cold. So every single night for the past 2 weeks, I've been sleeping in sweatpants and a hoodie and my blanket, and I'm like curled up, and I wake up multiple times because of how cold I am. I should just get the comforter out, but I kind of just, I'm committed, you know, to not doing that. I usually, for the record, I usually sleep naked. So, you know, wearing thicker clothes for me is uncomfortable and unusual. But anyway, we're here. It's a great day. It's empty in the gym. Chat with some people. A guy just came up to me and, you know, kind of, hey man, you're awesome. How long have you been coming here? You know, so another guy just to meet, friend type of thing. So it's a good day. It's a great day. It's beautiful. It's beautiful weather just to be alive. I'm happy. Life is good. Everything is good. Yeah. Everything's great. Life is great. Life will never not be great. It just always has to be great no matter what's happening. That's not true, but you know what I mean. I'm trying to be positive here. Come on, work with me. Work with me. Yeah, I'm talking too much. We're doing these dumbbell lateral raises. Remember, 2 sets, greater than 3 reps in reserve. I'm going to do 3 sets actually because I want 1 set to be a warm-up because I am so cold. So the first set that I do is going to be like 3 or 5 reps. So just very low reps, just kind of getting the blood flow because I have goosebumps under this shirt. I am so cold. I can't even explain it. I feel like they have the air conditioning on. It seems like there's air conditioning on. I don't know, but yeah. All right, let's do this workout here. Last day here. Tonight I pack, tomorrow morning I leave. And then we're doing videos and vlogs and stuff for while I'm there. I don't really know how I'm going to do it yet. I'm still getting, you know, better or learning how to do vlogs stuff. I'll figure it out. Alright, so this is just the warm-up. Pretty good warm-up. And now I'm actually going to do these next 2 sets off camera just because it's been 4 minutes of this video. But yeah, so I'm going to do these and then we're going to move on. Today's shoulder day, so after this we're doing the face pulls, and then after that we're going to do shoulder machine press. Going to sneak in some triceps today because I'm not going to have a chance to do arm day this week. And I want to get at least one tricep workout. Because yesterday I did the bicep workout, but I don't have a tricep workout. So I'm going to sneak that in today as well. Not really sneak. My coach, we talked about it. He's like, yeah, you should do it. So, yeah. But yeah, gonna do that. Alright, so it's a little bit later now. I chit-chatted and yapped myself up with my homegirl here. Which is fine, actually. It's still, I feel like there's a fan that's like right above my head following me around the gym. Actually, I think this gym is out to get me. There are so many things that are specifically only happening to me, just to me, and it's you know, it's, I'm just cold, okay? I don't know. Okay, whatever. We're doing cable face pulls. We got this kind of curvy attachment, which is, I think, my more ideal one here. And 2 sets again. We're not going super high reps. For these, because I typically struggle to exhaust myself, let me get it at the right weight, 65 pounds. I typically struggle to exhaust myself, so I think we're still going to be going into the 30s and 40s of rep range. 2 sets only, and then we're going to also use this for some triceps, just quick 2-3 sets, just get a little tricep pump in there. And then moving on to shoulder press. Okay, so listening to the Black Keys since from last night because I was there. Good show, good show. Yeah, nothing more to do than just to do it. Oh, I gotta fix my posture too. You have no idea how cold I am. I'm gonna keep talking about it. I'm just gonna keep talking about it. I'm even off the frame a little bit. Whatever. Uh, 38. I still got a lot in me, to be honest. Okay. Toss it up at 45. I'll do this next set, and then I'll see you for my sneaky little triceps. Okay. Check out my amazing posture. Yeah. You know, once I'm done with this bodybuilding show, I'm going to transition, well, these next 2 bodybuilding shows, I'm going to transition quite a few things from this chair, which is my older one, which is still the main one, and transfer it over to the other wheelchair, which does allow me for better posture with the cushion, the backrest and everything. I'm still going to use this chair for my workouts, but this will be more of a gym-only chair, which is what it's starting to become. I am using it a little bit more than I normally would, you know, because of the bodybuilding show. I want this to be what I'm familiar and comfortable in because I need to pose in this and everything, so I need to be really familiar with this chair for now. So let's do these triceps. We're doing 35 pounds, so pretty lightweight. I typically do 35 pounds with my blood flow restriction days, so we're going to do it still here just because of of the body mechanics. You know, if you're in a wheelchair, you would know, or if you can just watch me, you can find out that it's the more weight you get, the less, what do you call it? I just can't do it physically. I don't know how to explain it. But anyway, yeah, so it can be a lot of reps. Okay, that was 20, and then I'm gonna do about 15 next. I pre-planned my reps, so pretty lightweight. Again, this is a deload week. We're not looking to tire me out. We're not looking to get me sore. We're looking to just kind of maintain, almost, pump the brakes, relax, not relax, but you still want to get some muscle activation, but we're not really going for growth. We're not going for strength for this week, right? We're looking for just, hey, you still need to get in the gym, but you just take it easy. That's all it is. And it's nice. It's a nice switch because I've been doing these kind of same 3 reps in reserve, going hard type of workouts for the past 25 weeks, pretty much. So, yeah, let's do this next set here and get on. All right, let's go do some shoulder press now. Here we are. I'm gonna bump this weight up. I don't even think we're gonna do a warm up on this. We're pretty warmed up by now. I might do one set with light, like 2 reps, 3 reps, just to get the feel for the movement. Get my body kind of like, hey, we're doing this now. I got Apple TV Plus for 2 months for free. I could have done 3 months in hindsight. I realized I had 2 different offers because, Apple on the iPhone, when you get a new thing, they're like, hey, you can get this for 3 months for free. Mine said 2 months, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll do the 2 months, even though I had the thing for 3 months in my settings available forever. I'm not gonna use it, probably not gonna use it, but I figured, you know what? I'm in this mood of trying new things. So Apple Arcade, where they give you access to like 200-ish games, that's what it says. I don't play games on my phone. In fact, I'm actively trying to be on my phone less. So again, I'm probably not going to use it, but for 3 months, I can play Stardew Valley. I can play, like little word games. Just, I'm just trying some new things here and there because I read a lot of nonfiction. I predominantly only like nonfiction unless it's a philosophy, like a classic literature piece, Dostoevsky, something like that. But every now and again, I'll read a piece of fiction just to go outside of my zone. I think that's really important for people to do is I know what I like, I know what I want, but I still have to push myself outside of that just to see. And I think it goes for anybody for learning or doing anything, right? And you never know when you're going to hit a little gem, a little thing that changes your perspective, that gives you a new outlook on life, or that gives you a new way of thinking, a new way of acting and behaving, anything like that, So, like for a podcast, what I typically do is I'll subscribe in the podcast app to a bunch of different shows for news, mostly politics, economy, technology, science, news that I mostly care about. And every now and again, I'll find a podcast show that I don't really care for. I don't like their stuff. Their content isn't relevant to me. Not that I actively dislike it, but that I'm just not actively interested in it. what I'll do is I'll still subscribe to these shows because you never know if one of their shows is going to say this thing, this thing, this thing. And then I say, you know what the heck, I'll listen to this podcast. It's 1 hour long. Sure, you can say I wasted an hour of my life, but I don't think it's a waste. It's me exploring things that I typically wouldn't be exposed to in my day-to-day things, because it's kind of like I don't know if there's a name for it, but if I'm always looking at AI stuff, then I'm always learning about the latest AI and thinking about it and stuff like that. And so, I'm going to get sucked into that kind of thing. But then if I'm able to take myself outside of that and listen to a podcast that's about something totally irrelevant to any part of my life, I might actually find a way to make it relevant. Or it might give me this kind of left field outsider perspective that I can then take and apply to my life now, where I'm like kind of more within the AI field, right? So that's what I try to do. I try to make sure I at least, I'm learning about more than what I'm interested in, so I know what I don't know at least. Stuff like that. That's enough talking, holy crap. I'm just talking today. It's my last day here in the gym and stuff, so I'm feeling it, I got a little bit of energy, I got some pre-workout in me, got that concert, I'm a little tired, but I think today it's gonna be a very busy day for me. I have to pack, I have to get some work done, just a bunch of stuff that's gonna be going on today, because tomorrow morning I leave, and I wanna get to bed early tonight, that way I can get sufficient sleep. Gotta just make sure I'm ready in every single way. Yeah, so I got a few tricks up my sleeve, but I don't want to tell you about it because I don't want my competition watching these videos. And I took down my videos on Instagram, if you've noticed. Whoops. I don't know if the audio has worked for any of that. My thing was slightly unplugged. That's not good. I need to fix that somehow. Whatever, I just babbled about a bunch of stuff if you didn't hear me. I just talked about basically the philosophy of making sure that every now and again you seek to learn or expose yourself to things outside of your general domain of interest or expertise. That's all I was saying. But yeah, so I took down all my videos because I don't want my competition looking at my posing routine and getting their posing improved by watching mine. It might have been too late for that because I've had those videos up for a while, but I don't know how many of these guys have a coach or not, but I pay for my coach. He's my friend, but I pay for that. I pay for this advice and critiques and stuff. I'm not giving my posing away for free. I skipped my warm-up. I was talking about I'm going to do a warm-up here, but I'm not. Another thing I talked about, if my audio in the beginning wasn't clear, is I got Apple Arcade for 3 months and Apple TV for 2 months for free. I will cancel it when it's over. I'm always trying to reduce my costs, not to increase them. So any type of monthly subscription I am very, very actively trying to decrease. And but yeah, so I was just talking about I'm trying new things. I don't go on my phone much. I don't play games on my phone. I've never had a game on my phone for since high school. So that's, holy crap, 8 years ago. I just don't have games on my phone. I don't do it. And I don't like to be on my phone. 7. 7's just the key number, I guess. I do a lot of 7s for my reps. Alright. Finish this off and then cable flies. Alright, so yep, bench press, the cable flies. The gym got busy actually. The gym got pretty busy. I don't even know if I'm in frame. Hold on. The gym got busy. So we're here at bench press. So 205, typical stuff, 2 sets, light reps. I'm not going to talk too much for this one. I'm really worried about the audio from that last clip. It's fine. Yeah, I'm thinking about also how I'm gonna do this vlog for my bodybuilding show and everything. I'm not good at vlogging yet. You know, like I need help. Like I need director, I need references, I need to learn about angles and shots, you know, watch some Casey Neistat maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna record my packing, I'm gonna record, you know, stuff like that. So, should be good. Okay, let's do it. Alright, pretty light reps, pretty good. Gonna do some posing practice after this too, once I get home. So that'll be good, that'll be good. Alright, I'll see you at Flies. Okay. Alright. Last workout of the day, of the week for this gym. Yeah, it's getting very real, and I'm getting a little nervous. I think my nerves will go away once I really get in there. The problem is I'm a huge planner, okay? I plan to the extreme. So I like to know exactly what's going on, exactly what I'm gonna do, how things are gonna be. And it's just one of those things when you do something for the first time, you just don't really know what to expect. You don't really know how it's going to work. And for the most part, I think there's a few things going for me. One, I'm going to win. I already won. I won as soon as I entered. I won as soon as I hired a coach and started a 26-week training regimen with him. Some of these guys probably don't have a coach at all. I don't know. I looked at all the pictures of these guys from the previous years that I could find. I'm going to win. Okay, I already won. That's fine. I'm manifesting it. But at the same time, I want to be perfect. Like, you know, what is it? Perfectionism is the death of progress or something. But you know what? I want this to be a really, really good performance here because I didn't put in all this effort and work to show up and be lazy, right? I'm going all in. I'm all in. But what I'm trying to plan is, you know, the parents will be in the crowd. They'll take photos. They'll take videos of me like that. I want to do some vlogging, some videos in the background. I'm going to have to stay connected with my coach. I'm pretty fortunate. I have two phones, so I can have one phone set up. I can have one phone talking to my coach, FaceTiming him. I have my battery pack. I can charge my stuff. I'm going to be good. I'm going to be good. Everything's going to be fine. I'm just really trying to make sure that I don't make any silly mistakes that could have been avoided with 2 extra seconds of thinking. Like when I went to the Red Rock show. All I had to do was look at the show start time, look at the weather at that time, and pack better. You know, maybe I wouldn't have packed any better because I brought a jacket, I brought a blanket. I didn't know that I needed to bring my winter jacket. All of my winter stuff is put away. I should have been wearing snow pants. It was so cold and windy. But it was a great show. The point is, you know, if I can do 1 extra second of thinking and save, you know, 1 hour of time, not save an hour of time, but displace it, right? So for shopping, right? Plan what I'm gonna buy, plan what I'm gonna pack, you know, and all that. Yeah. But this is only the first step. This is only the first step to Mr. Olympia. Let's do this workout here. 2 sets, light reps, 155 pounds. Okay, that was 10. Ending the workout now. This is going to be probably a longer video because I've been talking so much. No video tomorrow because I'm traveling. I'll try to post like vlogs and do short clips here and there, but we'll see how it ends up going for videos and posting. I might just not post for a little while until everything's done and I have time to parse through the videos and edit them. We'll see. But for now, I'm officially signing off. I'll see you when I see you. And you'll see me winning.